Whoa, we're back. It's been over a month, and I guess we're still recording. I'm Alan, and this is Nerd BS. I'm joined by two great guys, Chris and Kyle, and we're here to talk some more nerdy stuff. We're on the 8th of April now. It's been like a month and a couple days, but time keeps going. How's it going, Chris? How you been this last month? You've had a crazy time.
This has been a very action-packed month. What episode are we on? You usually say what episode we're on.
5 of the new year. I know I usually do. I was kind of I'm rusty now. It's been a month.
We're 4 or 5?
5 episodes. So fifth episode of the 5th season. So.
We're 5-5. Double nickel.
5-5.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Double nickel.
All right. The double nickel.
The dubs.
Sheesh. Yeah, 505. But yeah, this month has been pretty hectic. I didn't realize we haven't done this in a month. When you say that out loud, and I'm looking back, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's been a while.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's recap the month very, very quickly. Work is still crazy. Kids are nuts. March Madness, not just for basketball, but for middle school behavior. So anyone from works education knows March Madness is a thing.
Everybody's
I'm
getting
very-
itchy, right?
Yeah, super
The
itchy.
year's coming.
Yes, and it's the second longest time you go without a break. It's right between late September, early October. So it's late September all the way through October through Halloween. So you have to get all the way through that to it's like Labor Day or Memorial Day, whatever that day is. And then you have to hold on a little bit longer to get to Thanksgiving. So it's like 6 weeks or 8 weeks of work with no very large break. And then you get that same right around right before spring break. It's that same time where everyone's just on each other's nerves. So March Madness, that happened. We made it through. We made it to spring break, and then my little bundle of joy decided to join us 5 weeks early. My daughter was born 5.5 weeks.
Oh,
She
wow.
was born on at the 34-week mark. Yeah. So we
Congratulations.
anticipated. Thank you. It was supposed to be. I was hoping for like a May 4th
Yeah, I remember.
birthday.
Ooh.
Tell
That would have been
us.
cool. A little Star Wars birthday. That would have been really, really cool.
Right.
But it didn't really work out. But at the same time, it was super cool. When I say it's super cool, so how do I say this? My dad's mom passed a year ago, May 30th, or March 30th. I'm sorry. So a year ago, March 30th. So for my daughter to be born nearly a year later on the same day was kind of like, if you watch anime, Fullmetal Alchemist, the law of equivalent exchange, one out, one in kind of thing. So it was kind of cool that she came so close to when we lost my dad's mom. But I was also hoping for May 5th because that's my grandmother's birthday, the same grandmother. So she picked either the day she passed or the day she was born. So it was really cool that, either way kind of worked out. But she's here. Her name's Cora. She's amazing. She does everything that a 1 week old should do, which is eat, poop, and sleep. And that's it.
Good
It's
life.
amazing. It's how we enter the world, and I guess that's how we typically leave the world too, right?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah.
God willing, right? God willing, we're able to just hang out all day, sleep, eat, and just poop. And that's how I spend the last 5 to 7 years of my life, just hanging out, eating, pooping, and sleeping, baby. That's it.
Yeah. Maybe read a book.
Yeah. Probably listen to a book at that point if I still have my hearing. I don't want to strain my eyes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, watch my stories.
There you go.
Your grandparents say, I'm watching my stories.
I'm going to be watching live action One Piece at that point.
Yeah. Yes.
Still gonna be going.
Watch it. It's a classic. Yeah, it's still going to be going. Imagine. That'd be great.
Oh my
No,
God.
that's my
great,
month.
yeah.
Start.
So
That's
there's my
awesome.
month in a nutshell. Yeah, that's really it. I mean, some house stuff going on, getting the house painted right now. So the whole downstairs is in complete shambles. It looks like a scene from Dexter, but we're good.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it was supposed to happen before. All this was
Yeah,
supposed to be done before she was
I
born.
know. Well, just your analogy caught me
Oh.
off guard.
No, there's plastic everywhere. It's literally everywhere.
Yeah. I know the timing. It was like you thought you had another month at least, and so yeah, I get you.
Yeah, that's why we didn't get to. That's part of the reason why we didn't record last week, because I was moving my entire setup upstairs, which took forever because I got a new desk, and then I had to get the cords for it. Then I had to get the bracket to attach my tower to the side of my desk because it's a standing desk, and I don't want the cords getting ripped out. And then I needed a new monitor arm for my. It was I don't want to. Next.
My week has not nearly been, or month. I can remember the last week has not been nearly as exciting. So I'll tell you this: I did have a dream, and it was one of the most vivid dreams I've ever had. And in this dream, I went to a restaurant, and I had a mozzarella stick, and like I've never had a dream where I actually tasted something, but I remember this mozzarella stick, and I woke up like, oh no, that was a dream. And so now I'm craving mozzarella sticks, and the plan is to find one over the weekend. So like I said, not nearly as exciting, but yeah, I'm dreaming about mozzarella sticks now. Well, it was a sampler platter. They have that, like the onion rings and the other stuff too at whatever restaurant.
But the best part, mozzarella stick. I agree.
Yeah, that's the best part. So I actually bit it. Like, it reminded me of the Matrix. Remember the part when he eats the steak and he's like, "I know this isn't real, but like it tastes so good." And like I remember coming out of the dream, like right at that point, I'm like, I know that wasn't real, but gosh, I wish I had a mozzarella stick right now.
It's like the quest is on for that particular mozzarella stick.
or just go back into the Matrix and find one, I guess.
Yeah, you could tap into your, cerebral cortex.
Nice.
If I could, man, my dreams would just be food.
Like just the feed off of that when we got back from the trip, which I was going to talk about for a minute, but every night for a week or so, I don't know, it was almost a week, I would wake up vivid, like I thought I was still on the trip and falling asleep in some sort of event we were doing every time, and every time I was in my underwear. I was like, I don't know why, but I was like, what is going on? Every time. Yeah, I know, it was horrifying. I was like, what is going on? And I would wake up and I'd have to literally like reprogram my brain to ground myself where I was. Like, I'm at my house. I'm at my house again. We're not across the country, but I am in my underwear. So that's one thing that is true.
1 out of 3. 1 out of 3.
I mean, you might have been more upset if you weren't. Like, where are all these clothes? I'm at home.
Exactly.
Clothes off.
For real. Right? Oh my gosh.
Someone bring me a mozzarella stick. Stab.
Oh man. Yeah, you were making me think about it. That sounds delicious. The mozzarella stick, nice mozzarella stick. But
Mott stick do sound pretty good right now.
One as well.
I'm gonna have to look up because I don't want to get disappointed. Because the dream stick.
Those cheese sticks at Chili's are pretty good. I know I got those when I went on one of my
that's
friends'
kind of what I was
birthday parties.
thinking, but I didn't want it to be too generic, so
Definitely won't be too generic. You can get like barbecue sauce on them or something. I just get the Nashville hot one last time I went.
Ooh,
that was really good.
That sounds better.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're talking
Couple
about
options.
Yeah, barbecue's a little weird, but the hot one. All right. Anyways,
good luck.
We'll recap. We'll come back next week.
I want a long trip, which is why I called for the hiatus to begin with. A long history tour with my son. We went through DC, through Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, basically Philadelphia, Massachusetts, New York City. Like, we think it was 7 states, which I don't think I said all of them. But we were going through all the different museums and everything for 10 days. So it was just a lot of just get up, go, museum, or whatever you're doing with very small amounts of breaks. It was really cool, and I really enjoyed it. We saw a lot of stuff in DC and things like that. But I don't want to focus on that too much, but I did go. The important part for this cast is I went to the Nintendo store. So I was pretty excited about that. That was really fun. Seeing all that stuff. Yeah. I keep seeing all the Nintendo store in like where they have events and things like that. They have that huge toy store right next to it, which I guess is in that whole area. The one, I think it's the one, that's not the one from Home Alone, is it? The toy store? I don't know. But it's next to it. But that was pretty cool. I mean, they have different sections for each. What was that?
Gimbals?
I think that sounds right.
Gimbals? That
had
was
a weird name.
The one from Elf.
Elf. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is the Elf. I think the Elf was mentioned. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, that was really cool. It was almost like a Disney store, like one of those old Disney stores, except for it was like at least 2 stores. I don't think it was 3 stories. But they had all those giant figures, so they had Nintendo figures, and they had like sections for each character. And the Nintendo, like Pikmin, there's a Pikmin section and a Metroid section, and didn't see a Star Fox section. Now that I'm looking back.
Not yet.
But there should be, eventually there will be. Because I guess he's got a rumored game or whatever. But anyways, the Zelda section obviously was super fun. Seeing all that crazy stuff.
No spoilers, because I haven't seen it yet, but I've been given spoilers. The Super Mario movie, the second one's out.
Yeah.
I'll just say that. We're going to see it this weekend. My kids actually said they want to see it. So I was like, oh,
ooh.
Let's go.
Nice.
My fam wants to see it too, and I'm trying to figure out when we're gonna get there and get it out there. I'm trying to figure out when I could squeeze it in without it being just super packed. That's my biggest concern, because it came out last weekend. Last weekend it came out.
Yeah, it should be okay. We're gonna hit up a matinee. We'll be all right.
You gonna calm down? Maybe I can. I wonder if I can squeeze on Friday. We're getting our passports on Friday. So maybe, or starting the process, whatever it is. That is a whole thing, by the way. You can't do credit card. It is like you can't do credit. Can't. What was the other thing I couldn't do? I know you have basically it's cash or check, which is just
picture's got to be
me.
Perfect. Got to be the perfect picture.
But yeah, my son needs it for school.
They don't.
So we gotta
his passport for school.
Yeah, he's gonna be a commercial pilot, so he's gonna be flying. So
it's
very likely he'll be going across borders. So you have to have a passport.
That makes sense.
They specifically said that limitation. So.
Another cost at the already budget-friendly school. Sorry, Dad.
No, that's it is what it is. I mean, most of the cost is. I mean, the main school cost is going. He's doing fund student loans, so that's a fun time for everybody involved.
Remember, he can start earning it all back with the free flights.
I hope, that's what we'll see.
All the free flights, he's gonna earn it back.
Pilots can do pretty well, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping he's very successful. It won't matter as much. Either way, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the rumors or anything, because everybody's been pretty busy. Well, doing all sorts of other things besides gaming, possibly. While I was on the trip, I think you probably had this experience, Kyle, because you have a lot of funky consoles that you take out with you, like PSPs and stuff. Do you ever get just somebody asks you, "Oh yeah, what are you playing?" Then you have to try to explain what it is and hope that they have any idea what is happening.
I think with the PSP exactly, they stopped me in the TSA stop because I had the charge cord. I had my other cord for my phone, and I think maybe some like headphones because there's no
Yeah,
Bluetooth
of
on
course.
the PSP.
The
So I had them
speakers
all
suck
wrapped
in
around
it
the
too.
PSP,
Yeah.
and it was in a case in the bag, and they're like, "This looks like a bomb. What is this?"
What is
Like,
this foreign device? What is
yeah,
this?
they're like, yeah, they're all younger than me now, so I'm like, "Oh, it's an old device you play games on." They're like, "Oh, all right, get out of here, old man." Thanks.
Yeah, this one of the guys that was in the trip because you're with I think it was 10-ish adults that are dealing with a bunch of teenagers that are 17, 18, so they don't want to talk to them, so they're kind of having to make small talk. And so I was playing my Steam Deck on the bus, and so one guy walked up to me. He's like, "Oh, I saw you playing. It looked like you were playing a Switch back there. What were you playing?" I was like, "Oh, well, it was a Steam Deck." He was like, "Oh, okay." And then, "What are you playing?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I was playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories on a PSP emulator." And he's like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, I didn't think you knew what that would be. But
Okay, cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
totally.
basically where
Yeah.
that's where the conversation ends, because they don't know what to respond to something like that. But anyways, so there's like apparently a bunch of leaks for, I guess, Zelda Ocarina of Time remake and a possible Star Fox game. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to this.
I've seen the rumors. I didn't see anything concrete
Nothing
for
yet.
either of them,
No.
though.
Yeah, because there's supposed to be a rumor of possible, as the lovely rumors of the themed consoles. So there's supposed to be a possible themed
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time Switch 2.
So this would be like another remake, the second remake, or a port?
So the one for the 3DS was
3DS one?
technically more of a remaster than a remake, because they did actually use a lot of core information from the 64 version. They just upgraded the graphics on it. So
Man.
this is like a full
get-
remake.
We could get into.
The differences,
difference.
yeah.
I personally like. I don't. That's one of my favorite games ever. I don't really want a remake. I don't think it needs a remake. The 3DS one was more than enough. I will go back to that.
It's
Play
stuck
that
on the
again.
3DS though. That's the only issue I have with it.
Yeah, well, if they're just bringing that one over, they should have just brought that over to the Switch already. Would have been easy
You think
money.
so?
But,
Yeah.
yeah, that and Majora's Mask and all of them, Twilight Princess. But yeah, it'd be cool. I would play it. Don't get me wrong. I'd probably buy it day one. But I don't really want it. I want a new one. Give me.
Well, I want a new
Zelda.
one that's not Breath of the Wild, or I don't want the Breath of the Wild style. I want to go back to like the dungeons, the dungeons, and a little bit. I guess downscale a little bit from the massive world of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. If I was going to have something new, I actually kind of thought it would be like a separation. Like you'd have like the survival version, you'd have the traditional 3D, and then you'd have like how they did it with the. You have the 2D ones, then they have the 3D ones. And I thought Breath of the Wild would be kind of like a different survival one that'd be just separate, not another, not just take over the 3D one. But I don't know. I hope they're true, because I actually am curious in like a remake, an actual full-blown remake. I'm interested in it with some modern enhancements, mainly because I went to the Nintendo store. Afterwards, after I got back from my trip, when I actually had time, my brain started moving, and I have this fun Steam Deck that I love to play and tinker with. And so I started doing research, and I ended up, there's a group of people that have essentially ported Ocarina of Time over to PC. And so I put that version on my Steam Deck. So it's got enhanced graphics. Basically, just essentially just the sprites have been upscaled. It still has the angles and things like that. It looks like an N64 game that just looks prettier. But it
Yeah.
also has like where you can do the second stick for the camera, which is a game changer on Legend of Ocarina of
Yeah.
Time, and things like that. So I was playing with that, and then this got announced, and so I'm hoping that we get a Zelda. I'm hoping we get a Zelda Switch 2, because I mean, I guess I'm back and forth, because I was gonna wait to get a Switch 2 till Pokemon came out, because I figured that was gonna be the big hitter for me, because I think when Pokemon comes out, Fire Emblem may be out at that point as well,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that would be kind of like a
Yeah,
double.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a Fire
They're
Emblem for me.
gonna- They're gonna make a Zelda Switch 2. I mean, when have they not?
Of course.
Since GameCube? Ever since? Maybe not. I guess not the Wii, but even the Wii U got a Zelda one. So
Wait, what
they're,
Zelda?
they're gonna,
Wait,
they're
what?
gonna make one.
What
The Wii
Zelda
U
did
got
the
a
Wii? I
Zelda
guess.
console.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And-
Okay, I see what you're
And
saying.
Breath of the Wild technically was for the Wii U, but
Yeah, because the
Anyways.
Tears of the Kingdom got that one got the Switch. That one, because my
The
son
OLED,
has
yeah.
the OLED Tears of the Kingdom one. But that one I didn't care about,
And
because
there's-
again, it was the Breath of the Wild one. So Breath of the Wild, Tears of the King. So I was like, well, I don't want. This is Ocarina of Time. And I was like, if there's an Ocarina of Time Switch too, you have my money
Yeah.
at that point.
yeah,
Unfortunately,
I don't think they're doing that. I
You don't think so?
I don't know. Maybe they did it with Link's Awakening. They remade it, but I'd rather them port some of those other ones first before Ocarina of Time. Or have you ever seen those like fan made ones with the extra levels? That's like extends Ocarina of Time. Like that's what I want. I want more, not just a
Yeah.
remake.
I get what you're saying. I actually would love that, something like that. I mean, we got Majora's Mask, but that was a long time ago. But if
Sure.
we got something in that vein, because Twilight Princess, we can all, I think we all admit, Twilight Princess is essentially the true sequel to Ocarina of Time. Like, it is like the same style except for the wolf stuff. If you take out the wolf stuff, it feels very similar to Ocarina of Time.
I forgot about the wolf stuff.
Yeah, except for the wolf stuff. That's what I was explaining to my son the other day, that I think that Ocarina of Time is the best Zelda game still, and that was my argument was it is the only Zelda game that was like the greatest Zelda game that had no downfalls in my mind. Like, there was nothing in it that I didn't like, that I didn't enjoy. Which Twilight Princess and Wind Waker both had stuff I didn't enjoy. Same with Skyward Sword. They had issues. They're great games, but you have the wolf, which I didn't like. The sailing was fun at first, but it got old really quick after a while. And the stealth stuff in Wind Waker. Also, Skyward Sword, I hated the sword play with the Wiimote. It
Really?
was awful. Yeah.
Oh, Skyward Sword's my favorite.
Skyward Sword's fun.
The, like whatever you're calling the 3D ones.
Yeah, 3D Zeldas.
Yeah.
The story's fun. I love Skyward Sword for that reason, and I haven't played it on Switch, because I know on Switch they supposedly made it so you can use butt controls, but I never played it. No. But anyways, I've been rambling. I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to say about these possible remakes. Sounds like,
I think I said my piece, but I do hope for another Star Fox game. That would be cool.
oh yeah, 100%.
Kind of overdue, yeah.
Yeah, I especially after Zero, I was so bummed with Zero. So bummed. That was a hot mess. And I was talking to my brother-in-law the other day about it. I was like bringing it up. I was like, oh man, I really hope we get another Star Fox, because he also loves Star Fox. I was like, I really hope we get one, because the other one was a hot mess. I was like, well, I didn't think it was that bad. Like, what? Did we play the same game? What? The thing with the
It's
weird
tough.
double control thing? I don't know.
It's tough to use the gyroscope. Yeah, it's tough.
It was awful. And I feel like we had the Wii, which could have done such a great Star Fox game. It just got completely skipped over. Ugh.
Yeah, and the Switch. They didn't put one on Switch.
Switch? Didn't get on the Switch either. Yeah, you're right. And that was like one of the few games that didn't get ported over.
Yep.
I
They
mean,
could have
it
too.
was a
They could
bad
have
game.
easily done it.
They could have, and just somehow, like if they do a Skyward Sword, altered the controls, made them so they're like a traditional control set. So at
No,
least,
never.
even though it was a retelling again, at least it would have been a decent Star Fox game.
Yeah, I mean, I think the numbers show that Star Fox doesn't really sell, but
Yeah.
they keep it alive
Probably
because
right.
they just, I don't know, want to tease their fans. I don't know, but that's Nintendo.
All they gotta do with Star Fox right now is do a solid traditional Star Fox game with a brand new story, brand new maps, and brand new look. But like keep the controls and everything similar, solid right now. It's been that long.
You and I would buy it, but
True.
who else would? You know, that's.
I mean, I don't know. You're right. You might be onto something there. That is as an old style game. Like it's a rail shooter, right? It's not something that's super popular anymore. Definitely not something that's coming out. So you might be onto something. Maybe I'm too hopeful, but I hope we'll see one.
Tamper that hope.
Yeah, tamper it down. It's gonna be trash. As I'm playing Poco Pia and enjoying every minute of it. But I'm gonna move away from me for a minute because I want to give somebody else. Chris, you've been playing Marathon. I want to hear your reactions because I have a friend who's been playing it. He's been trying to get me to play it. So, how you liking it?
I like it a lot, and I wouldn't say I like it more. Okay, I would say I like it more than Arc Raiders, but it's different. It's for a different reason. And I think it's just more so that the gunplay seems more responsive, and I don't know if that's just because it's a first-person perspective rather than a third-person perspective that puts you more into the game, but it just feels more responsive. The fights feel more engaging. I do think they could do better with like the looting and how the world progresses around that, because it's really focused on working for the different factions in the game. So there's not a lot of passive growth like in other games where you have, like in Tarkov, you have different stations in your base that passively give you building materials so you can make more materials for healing and stuff like that. And same with Arc Raiders, you have the Rooster who collects, basic materials to help you, keep your runs alive. In this one, not so much. Is if you don't pick it up yourself, you don't really get it unless you're working for the factions that give you as quest rewards. So I say all of that if you enjoyed the in-between of the casualness of Arc Raiders, because I feel like that's a casual shooter or extraction shooter, or the toughness of Tarkov, I believe Marathon is where you would be happily placed right in the middle, because it has a little bit of both the casualness but the toughness. It's not too hard to pick up or put down, and you don't need an encyclopedia to stay involved, nor is it too arcadey, kind of like how Arc Raiders is. I think that's why it did so well and why it blew up so fast, because it was like the gateway drug to extraction shooters. It was very easy to pick up, so everyone picked it up. Even people that don't play extraction shooters, who are always afraid of picking them up because of the gear fear and the PvP-ness. The PvP aspect. Realize how that sounded when I said that.
I think you said it right the first time. I think I.
Nah, that's not what I meant. Even though it does feel like you're getting F the whole time. No, okay. Yeah. No, I think it's a good game. And I think the biggest downside for that is solo queuing, because some of the other extraction shooters allow you to play as a solo, and you can queue in and still find some success. In Marathon, not so much. It's kind of like Apex, where each shell has skills, and they can do like recon or set up bubble shit. You know what I mean? Like how Apex has all the different skills per character. It almost requires you to play with a team. So playing by yourself really puts you at a disadvantage to a team of 3 who have different skills, to radar. A guy can put up a shield, another person that has like a grappling hook. So it just really puts you at a disadvantage trying to do 1v3. So it really limits that ability for someone that really wants to get after it by themselves to do it, because it just makes it really hard. Like actually very hard. I hope they bring in solo queues.
I
Because when
I think I
it's
just
it's-
realized. So the differences between this and Arc Raiders is first person, and it has heroes, right? Like the shells.
Mhm. Yep.
So that's not Arc either, right? Arc is like you make your own character. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like there's
okay.
they have no abilities. It's Arc Raiders is just your skills. Sorry, your personal skills, like your ability to shoot and your equipment. And Marathon, your shells, like you said, they're heroes, so to speak, and they all have different skill sets and different abilities, which makes it hard for one person to take on, a group of 3. So solo queuing is not really a thing right now. So it kills some of
Okay.
your player base, the people that like to do extraction shooters and go in by themselves and and sneak around and do all their own thing. It kind of takes that aspect out. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that's the way it is at the moment.
How's the just kind of a side note? Like, how's the monetization? It's a pay to play. Is Arc Raiders is also pay to play? So, like, what's the monetization look like after you buy the game?
Just a standard battle pass, Fortnite style.
Okay, it's like Fortnite style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Is it worth
earn
the
in-game
ticket to
currency.
buy?
It's just cosmetic stuff.
Okay,
So it's up to you.
not a big deal.
And that's a
Yeah.
lie. And there's some other schematics so you can make weapons. So there's certain schematics you can get, but all that's earned through in-game currency. So you earn in-game currency from playing, and then you spend it on the battle pass. That's the game.
Gotcha. Okay,
Mhm.
some to unlock essentially. You
Yeah,
can't unlock
yeah.
the battle pass itself though. You have to pay for
No.
the battle pass to get.
Yes. Yeah.
Get that.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
And then I mean, it's
Okay.
standard Bungie, so they give you all the different stuff in the codex. Expel with this certain item, or get this many kills with this character. You know what I mean? So they give you all the little mini milestones along the way, just like any other Bungie game, right? They want to make sure that have sub objectives on top of that, and you can see the little like the slot machine, right? You hit the jackpot every once in a
Yeah.
while, something hits. So they did a good job of that, and different milestones reward you with different skins and different nameplates. Like in Halo, you would get you get like a quadra kill, and you get this cool little nameplate you can put on your thing, so whenever someone loads up, they can see you with that badge. They have all that, so it's Bungie style. It gives you those little dopamine hits, so you don't feel like you're wasting all of your time.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that would be the worst.
Yeah. I think that's where Arc Raider struggles, is that they don't really give you anything like that. All of your skins and stuff are earned through buying, but there's not really like, hey, you get 100 kills with this weapon, and all of a sudden you have this badge or this cool little weapon charm. So there's not things
Yeah.
that progress and carry over, especially with games where you can wipe the character, right? How that goes. They wipe the world to kind of give everyone an even playing field every season or every 6 weeks or whatever it is. With Marathon, you can get a bunch of different badges and nameplates and stuff like that. So even when you progress and the server is wiped, you still have all that, all your.
Yeah.
It's like you're wearing your uniform, your varsity jacket. You got all your patches on still. Yeah, it's a new season, but I still got all my patches. You can still see all the cool stuff that I've done, and that allows some carryover. If people are like, okay, yes, my character reset and the world reset, but I still have all of these cool accolades that I've accomplished along the way.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the best. I think that's the best way to do it, to keep people in it, because people get gear fear. I get this really cool weapon, but I know I don't want to use it, because if I die, it belongs to somebody else now, and that really sucks.
I can't do that.
Yeah, and that's the hardest hump to get over in any extraction shooter, is that nothing is truly yours. It's all borrowed. Because if you really want to use it, you're at risk of losing it. So a lot of people get really cool stuff, and it just sits in their inventory or their vault or their what's it called? Their storage chest just sits in there collecting dust, virtual dust. Yeah, got that on my second run. Waiting for a rainy day to pull it out. It's like, okay.
Yeah, the rainy day,
Never
of course,
comes
it
out.
never comes. It's like having those potions at the end of an RPG. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
never used them.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. No.
I've been playing an RPG, and I think about that, and I actually started using them, but then I gotta go buy more.
Mhm.
It's like man. And then I hit a boss. I'm like, oh, I'm all out. I didn't stop at a shop. I didn't find any chests. This is dumb. Should have saved them. I should have hoarded them. I need 40.
Should have hoarded them and not used them anyways.
Yeah, I never used them.
All right. Well,
The game's good.
Well-
If you're into that kind of stuff, do it. I don't think it's going to die anytime soon. Of course, the player base will fall
Yeah.
off and stabilized.
I was kind of worried about that. I won't lie. When it came out, with how hard Arc Raiders was popping, I was kind of like, I wonder if enough people will jump over to it. And I guess, I mean, Bungie does hold a big hold because like I said, my other buddy asked why he got it because he, instead of just playing Arc Raiders, and he basically said Bungie. That's all he said. It was Bungie.
Mhm.
It's Bungie made it.
There you
All right. I mean, hey,
go.
they make good games, I guess.
Chris,
They
you
do.
mentioned there's like a hump to get over. If we're talking
Mhm.
about, humps, if you're thinking about buying a PS5, you're gonna get humped. Let me tell you. Yeah, thank you.
That's pretty good.
I
I
tried.
already have a PS5. I've had one.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
I have one too.
Yeah. I did one of those.
This
I
is
never wanted
this
it.
is
I wanted the
kinda
Xbox.
crap. This is the kind of crap where I'm like, I don't want to stay in that ecosystem anymore. I cancel my plus, and I'm hoping that the Steam box comes out because I'm hoping to switch over. It's supposed to be as powerful as a PS5 Pro, so I mean, that's
kinda-
enough for me.
Well, yeah, and what we're talking about, if you're listening, is that the PlayStation 5 has increased price again. This is the second time. So the base model, which
Gotta be more
started
than
out
that,
as
right?
500,
I gotta look it up. Go ahead, keep talking.
it started at 500, is now $650 for the base, just the base model.
Oh my
Uh, the digital is 600, and the PS5 Pro will cost you $900. So probably after tax, you're probably hitting $1,000 if you get a Pro.
What?
Um,
Dude,
at least here in the
Isn't-
States.
that's so crazy. And for me, when I bought my PS5, it was by accident. It was one of those situations where I go,
Sure.
because I wanted the Xbox, but you know
Uh-huh.
how everyone's doing the jumping into queues and pre-ordering it. And I'm like, I'm just gonna pre-order it.
Oh,
If I
yeah.
get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I don't care because I really want the Xbox. Because the Xbox was the next day or 2 days later when they did their little pre-order stuff.
Yeah.
So when I did PlayStation, I was like, I'm just gonna see if it happens. If I get it, I get it. Cool. I got one, and that's why I bought it. Other than that, I would never went out of my way to get
Well,
one.
it not only held its value, it went up. So
Yeah,
if you ever wanted to cash in,
See,
it's-
now it's worth selling.
I'm feeling
yeah,
like,
it
and
would be.
I don't know who I'm sure I stole this information from, but I'm feeling like this is in preparation for primarily GTA 5, GTA 6, GTA 6. That's
It
coming out
could
this
be.
year, right? And
That's going to get delayed
I
again.
feel
though.
like that's gonna be one of the pop-in systems to play it on. Is the Pro
Yeah.
specifically?
I mean, there's a certain group of people that want that, the Pro specifically, but if you could argue it for all of them, right? As long as it runs on the PS5, people are going to want to play it.
Yeah,
So,
because I'm planning on getting it. But I have a regular 5. I don't have the Pro because I don't want to. I did the Pro for the 4, and I was never impressed. It never like
Mhm.
felt like I was really that much better. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe I didn't play the right
I
games.
agree.
I don't know, but I just never. And it was still just as loud. I thought it was gonna be quieter. It was like it was just as didn't really change.
That engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still really impressed with just the base PS5 that I have as well. I had a conversation with a GameStop manager, a legit conversation. He says he predicts all PS5s are going to hit $1,000 by the end of the year. I'm like, oh, that's another $350 increase. I don't know about that, but
Yeah, I can't see Sony popping another increase before the end of the year.
if what you're saying about GTA is true, I could another $50.
Maybe.
$700 just to play GTA.
And people will do it too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the disgusting part. That's how it works.
If they're still
They'll raise it
selling at
until
this
it
price,
stops making
then
money.
Yeah, it's like they're preying on
Okay.
people. Like they know people are going to pay those prices.
And then if
Know
it
it.
doesn't, I mean, the thing is there's no real negative to them because even if it doesn't sell, if it like they actually see a drastic drop, they just go and jump out again like, hey everybody, it's dropping $100, and everybody gets excited and it goes buy it anyways. Or
yeah,
gotta get it now because they're gonna raise it again. Who knows?
Almost
yeah,
like
well,
they're holding the floodgates on purpose. They're raising the
Mhm.
wall so they can chop it down.
Yeah.
yeah, could yeah, that's probably true. What we've seen in the resale market at the store I work at is that we have like 3 or 4 Xbox Series X's because they raised their prices too. And we haven't seen a PS5 in over a month got traded in, but people are trading in their Xboxes and no one's getting rid of their PS5s now. So it's interesting, you know.
Yeah.
And you'd
I
think
don't
with the
understand why, but
increase,
that's-
maybe, because like the resale value hasn't gone up a whole lot, even with these price increases, which is unfortunate. So I don't know. It's upsetting. I've never seen multiple price increases on a console in my lifetime.
No, I've only ever seen decreases. Before the PS5 and Xbox Series X, like you'd always get
Yeah.
decreases at some point in the cycle, or a slim version or something where it would be the cheaper version where you could get in later.
There is a slim. They don't have it listed on their website.
Yeah,
but I think it's
I
just the same
technically
price.
have the slim. It was the version 2. They did a like a little slight remodel, which did make it smaller. My son still has the OG,
Yeah.
which I have the smaller, and so does my wife because I replaced mine when GameStop had that a decent deal to a trade-in because my DVD drive wasn't working. So
Yeah, I remember that.
get that fixed. But so I have the smaller one, so does my wife. But my son still has the OG big boy. So when you put them next to each other, yeah, they definitely got smaller. And I did hear the slim phrase, but it's not on the box or anything. I think it's just more like
Yeah.
a slang
Mhm.
term. But it's not any
Remodel.
cheaper. It's actually more
No.
expensive now, technically.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I think, and on a side note, I think GTA is going to get delayed again. I don't think they're going to stick with that date.
I think they're going to get rid of it. As in, they're just going to
think
drop
they're
it in.
Yeah, I think
Like,
it's gonna.
they're going to drop it and just work on it as it's out. I think they're just going to drop it.
Oh,
Maybe not
really?
get rid of it. Just like get rid of the stress. It's like I'm sure the game is more than enough completed, and they already do the story, and they make you wait like a year before they give you online anyway. So they have plenty of
Right.
time to touch
Is
their
it a
game.
year? I think the first one
It's
was
usually
like
a year.
a month, right? It is more than that. I thought it
No,
was-
GTA
not first
5
one,
is like
five.
GTA 5 was it was almost a year, wasn't it? It was a long time
Was it?
before online
I
came
feel
out.
like almost a year, but I don't know. It was a long time ago. I remember having it on PS3, which is crazy to think about.
Hmm.
I played that
It
on
was
PS.
How long did it? Now I'm gonna Google it. How long did it take before they dropped online?
Good question. No, PS3 or PS4. Did that game come out on PS3? No.
Yes, it did.
Did it?
Yes, it did.
I did buy it at launch.
And
I remember
360.
buying it at launch. I think I got it for
360
PS3 because I
as
just got a PS3 for real cheap because when GameStop was giving good deals. Because I remember I think I got it at the time it was like $200. That was
Yeah.
the smaller model. That was my first.
Man, I'm an
physical
idiot.
intro.
I don't know why I thought a year. I'm an idiot. It was 2 weeks. The heck? I'm dumb.
2
What?
weeks.
Me.
Okay, that
I don't know what I'm
makes
talking
me
about.
mad. I remember going to the
No,
store.
no, no,
before
no.
that.
Where did I get that
Remember
year
that.
from? Where did that come
I
from?
don't know.
But I
Was
was
it-
wondering if it
was it-
was going to
did it
drop on the
online?
same day.
Did online shift? Like, was it one
I
thing
know
at first
that.
and then it grew to something
Like, I was
else?
having a hard time. It may have taken a while before it started becoming like worthwhile, because there was a small window
Yeah.
where it was pretty rough.
that was the first time they did online stuff like that for GTA. So
Yeah,
it probably took a while.
in that capacity, because like 4 had online, but it was much more. It was much smaller scale.
Oh, I didn't even remember that.
I
That
never
was the last
played it,
one I
but
played, though.
I found out about it later. That I I don't know. I was looking up something and I found out that it was a thing. And there was also, I remember there was Red Dead
First
Red Dead
one.
Redemption 1 had online as well.
It did.
There was like
Yeah.
an world mode,
Oh.
which I didn't know either. No, I actually did know about, because I had a friend who was wanting me to play with him. And I was at that time I still had really shitty internet, and there was no way. Like I can't play games on this.
There's no
It's
way.
crazy.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. Well, that's my prediction. I think they're delaying it. And screw up all the
Potentially,
the
they're gonna
rest of
delay
the
it.
game market.
But what about
Again.
Wolverine? Are you finally coming around? I mean, there's trailers
No.
on the,
Nope.
the PS5.
Nope. It's getting scrapped. That one's getting scrapped entirely.
It's getting scrapped. Any day now. You'll get the news
Yeah.
any day.
Delayed indefinitely for that one. That's what we're gonna hear. Like Kotar.
That's like I think that's the main, like that's the main exclusive I'm excited for PS5 right now. Like Wolverine.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
gonna be so
well,
cool.
You better
Better do it
tamper
right.
that hope. Tamper that hope right down, because I
That'd be
mean,
good if
in
they
all,
make a Wolverine PS5 Pro or something. I'm gonna make
that'd
some
be-
life
that
choices.
would be cool. Like Spider-Man. The
Yeah,
jokes
that would
aside,
be really sick.
I guess it's happening. I would expect another delay. I don't know if they gave a date for that one, but
I don't recall
are
it either,
some-
to be honest. I'm just waiting for it at this point. I haven't really even looked
Yeah,
at the new
just tell me
trailer.
when
There
it's
was a
out,
trailer that
right?
came out. I didn't watch it.
I don't need to
I'm
know
gonna get it. So
when it's out. I need to know that it's out now. Right? That's
Yeah.
what I need to
Yeah.
know.
that's what I need to know.
That's when you need to tell me. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I kind of going back a little bit. I'm playing some Pokepedia on my son's Switch too.
Wikipedia. What the?
Pokepedia. That's what I want to say, which is like
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. So that's why I keep thinking about it that way.
Oh,
And I feel like there is a Pokepedia. I feel like that's probably a thing. That's got to be a thing.
it's
Mhm.
probably. It's supposed to be like Utopia, right? Pokopia.
I think so.
That's
We-
the catch.
Yeah, really fun. I mean, obviously everybody knows about it. Having a great time. But I have to steal my son's Switch to do it, so I don't get to play as often as I'd like.
Mhm.
When he comes home from school, I literally walk in and just take it out of his backpack. He takes it to school.
Get your homework done. All right.
Hey, go
That
go,
tab.
you go do your homework.
Go ahead, hand that right over.
You gonna
Little
sleep in your
dad
bed
tax.
tonight?
Come on, man. Just go on, hand that over.
It's fun, having a great time. But when I get a Switch too, I'll still be interested in it. That's a is there a Switch increase as well? Console price
Not yet.
increase coming up too? I think
Well, the original Switch did, but there's been no Switch 2 increase yet.
not
So
Switch 2 yet. Okay,
probably inevitable at this point.
which is
You know,
I can't believe the Switch 1 has gotten a price increase. That is still mind-boggling.
that one don't make sense at all. It's
'Cause
like
I'm feeling like
it's like increasing the PS4 price right now. It's like,
Yeah.
no, please don't. But
I
mean,
will
if they're
say
still selling.
the Switch 2 controllers are really good, though. They're really fun. They feel more comfortable in your hand than the Switch Joy-Cons
Oh, yeah.
did.
Everything about it.
Yeah,
It's
it does feel
good.
better. But I think we're going to go to soapboxes now. I don't really have anything, but I know Kyle does. And
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah.
do you have anything today? Or is Kyle just going to take off?
To the moon, Kyle. To the moon.
To the
moon,
moon. I
to the
mean,
moon.
it's not much of a soapbox.
This is huge. Come on.
It's an update. It's huge. So if you've been following, I've been talking about watching all the Jackie Chan movies. Um, and I've pretty much entered the. I've watched most of the prime Jackie Chan movies, and when he was, in his prime, and I've gone into the more recent ones that came out, so like 2017, and even some more recent ones in the 2020s, and I just hoping, right? Like, hey, maybe they're just as good as the charming young Jackie Chan movies, and I don't know how else to describe it, but like they got modernized. And the last one I watched, he's just like a depressed, like retired cop whose daughter's doing stuff he doesn't want to do, and it's like Jackie Chan was always bubbly and like quirky, and he had that charm. It's like depressed dad cop, like okay,
Actor now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Have range.
He's okay, but like the action, when his movies were, the plot wasn't holding up, at least he was gonna like jump off a building or kick someone in the chest, and it was like, this is awesome, and that's not there anymore. And then recent stuff, it's and like they do all the camera movements that I complain about, like in the prime days, they just sat a camera there and they like literally fought, right? I've been looking up somewhere where you would hire professional fighters, and they didn't know how to hold punches sometimes, so he got popped in the nose, so it's like, man, some of those moves are like actual punches. And then now that he's in his 70s now, so he's making movies in his 50s and 60s. It's just not as exciting, but I've slowed down on watching them all. I don't know if I'm going to watch every single one. I don't know if I have the willpower.
Don't forget Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Oh, is he in that one?
Yeah. He is.
Turtle?
Monkey.
I don't know.
He's the
No,
monkey.
he's a monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah, he is.
Monkey.
He's part of the what are they called? The dragons? What are they called? That movie?
It's Shifu's 6 or something. I don't know.
Charlie's Angels? What?
Yeah.
The Shifu 6 is actually, I'm sure that I'm willing to bet $20 that was on the that like the names that they wanted to pick for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Option, yeah.
Someone definitely came out of their mouth for sure, skis.
I don't think there is 6 of them, but it rolled right off the tongue. I haven't watched
Snake.
the most
There's a
recent.
crane. There's a cricket.
Monkey.
There's a monkey. There's a tiger, and then there's panda. There is 6.
So yeah, he would have been the 6th one. Yeah.
He would have been the 6th one. Yes. Monkey, crane, cricket, tiger, one other info. There's 5. We'll make 6 for sure. There's something 5. They're called the something 5.
Yeah. But I haven't watched all those. I will. Those are pretty fun. And the other one is, there's a new Karate Kid that came out last year, I think, movie with Jackie
Another
Chan's
one?
in it again. Yeah,
Oh, man.
but it ties into the show, the Cobra show.
Cobra Kai?
Yeah, it ties in, so it like.
Huh.
I don't know if he plays the same guy as the Jaden Smith one, gosh, I hate that movie so much. But yeah, that movie was so bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's
All
a To the Moon with Jackie Chan and back again. There are a couple old ones that are like hard to find that aren't streaming, that I'm just probably gonna have to buy a DVD for $10 on eBay. So like I'm excited to get those eventually and watch those, because God, he made so many movies. It's ridiculous. That's where I am. I'll get back to you once I finish the ones I can stomach. I'll let you know.
Well, time to wind down, but I did want to do one shout out. It's kind of cool. We don't really do news, but the Artemis 2 stuff is pretty cool. You should check it out. NASA. We're in space again. I thought that was pretty cool. I've been watching that a little bit. Pretty
Oh, yeah.
fun. Just to kind of see
Not
some
bad.
positive news. We're in space again, going around the moon. Some really cool pictures. So I think it's fun.
I did see that Hail Mary movie.
Oh,
The
did
Ryan
you? I
Gosling
keep
one?
hearing people talk about that. Is it good?
It's a 7 out of 10.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'll wait. I'll wait till it's streaming.
I would just wait. Yeah, it's fun, but I wouldn't pay for it.
All right.
I guess the books are like really popular, and so like all the book fans are like raving about it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I thought it was
Alright.
fine.
Well, it's good to be back. Next week we'll have a stream. Hopefully we'll be back on Diablo 4.
Yeah.
We gotta
Season
wrap
coming
that
soon.
up.
Again.
Season coming.
Hopefully
Wrap that up with
another season. I thought we just got to a new season.
a month ago.
Yeah, it's only like 6 weeks. Only like 6 or 8 weeks, man.
Yeah, a month and a half.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. We got
Well, I
every other
guess-
week we've played 3 times, so that's 6 weeks. We play every other week consistently, so that's automatically
I thought
6
the
weeks.
seasons were longer. I thought they were longer.
Nah. And then they gave us
Had
a
more
little
time.
small, gave us like a
There was
mini
more time.
season because this next
okay.
like full launch season is going to be like they're going to redo the skills, they're going to redo progression, they're going to redo the story and how you progress in the story. Take all the Lilith
Right.
statues out. They took a lot of the fluff out. They basically streamlined it a little bit more. Yeah.
All right.
And they
Well, you have to
changed the
watch
way
us
you're able to
stumble through
progress. Yeah.
all
It'll be
that.
fun.
Yeah,
fun.
be interesting. But anyways, so that next week next Wednesday we'll stream 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock is when we start. 8 o'clock p.m. PST,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
8 o'clock
Well,
and 8:30.
yeah.
We'll talk about it. I'll try to get some more notice. And the following week we'll back to podcast, so back and forth. Anyways, thanks for joining us again after all this time, and we'll see you next time on Nerd
Nerd
BS.
BS.
Yes.